After Chelsea game, I'm on my way to the train station. I don't know why I never do this normally, but I go on the messages and I see someone who sent me 2 messages and we can't see them. And I feel like when you can't see them, you want to see them. So like I just open the thing and I see those messages and I'm like, how can you say this? Like,
I remember as I was leaving the ground, it was flagged to me by our social team. Hannibal's just shared this post that he's been racially abused on Instagram. There is a process when a player receives a post such as the one that Hannibal had. Meta, the Premier League, they're the 2 go-tos immediately. To flag it to Meta because they can get that removed and they can start an investigation very promptly, which they did. It was then that we flagged it to the Premier League as well. And then at that stage you also loop in the football policing unit as well. And obviously that investigation starts immediately.
Maybe I've done something wrong on the pitch and he's angry about this, but come on, man. It's not only football, you know. He's lucky that it doesn't hurt me because I'm a bit strong about this. I think I've faced this very early in my life, so I'm a bit used to, but the fact that I'm used to is already crazy, I think.
I've personally received racist DMs as well. It's really disappointing to still be talking about racism in 2026, and obviously you see the high-scale incidents in the Champions League recently with Vinicius and with our teammate and friend Hannibal the other day as well, so it hurts. I'm not sure why it's still happening. We have to try and find a solution as to what we can do and try and really put a stop to it.
I think anyone who receives racial abuse, I think you should just keep pointing it out.
Yeah.
You know, if you keep pointing it out, eventually I reckon something will change down the line. Because if no one says nothing, nothing's going to change.
I hear that, but I don't know about you, but I'm tired of like nothing campaigns. Like taking the knee, what's that going to do to stop racing? Like, it's just, we're just raising awareness to what's happening. We're not actually doing something definitive to try and stop it.
How can we catch the people that do it if they're doing it from behind a screen like that?
Every account has to be backed by a form of identification, whether it's like here in the UK, it could be like national insurance, it could be a passport, it could be a driving license. So in that way, you know, if racist abuse comes from that account, then you know it's from said person and you've got your ID linked to it.
Find them.
Fines.
No one's trying to lose money.
Yeah. No one's trying to lose money. You get caught speeding, you go home today, you get caught speeding, that camera flashes, you're getting a ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah.
Like, it's simple, it's bam bam. Same thing, you've written something and it's online, it's posted, you get caught, you get dealt with. For me, if I was in charge, I'll be removed with an iron fist.
The club tries to do its best to support anyone that reports racism or any kind of abuse in any shape or form. But it's really hard, you know, because that's all after the fact. You're trying to put a Band-Aid on a wound that's huge.
It's important that the manager, it's important that the chairman, it's important that, you know, the big wigs at the club are fully across what we're doing, because it is national news. It's not like this isn't just going to get buried immediately. This rightly is a national story. Scott, being the way that he is very empathetic to all situations. I know that his dialogue with Hannibal had been there throughout.
The level of the abuse and where it is pretty disgusting, really. It seems to amaze me, but Hannibal's he's in a good place and he's fine. And obviously that comes down to a lot of the people around what we have at the club in terms of player support, the guys what are dealing with the general media and the complaints, and obviously us as staff and me as a manager. So them support mechanisms are around him, and he's fine. He's cracked on. He's in a good place this week.
Everyone in the changing room, we talk a lot about it, and hopefully we keep in this spirit and this positive vibe, and we know the objective. We can work on it.